Hi guys, Selecting Tokens is back. Once again, it's your host, Pedro. I'm here again, once talking to you one more time about a new and exciting project that I'll be reviewing for you guys. But first of all, let me just thank you the past few viewers, the support that we should be getting, the views, and all that is it means a lot. It means that this project can grow a lot for you. It can be better for you. So we're trying to provide you the best news of this cryptocurrency world, and that's my mission for now. So that's been great. So if you in the videos will give me your feedback, leave me a like, a comment, and that good stuff. It all means that we can have a further and better discussion in the next few videos. So the project today that we're talking about is the Zen Protocol. So this is a kind of excitement project for reviewing, because this is really anything that's been done right now. So actually I was doing my research on this, and the first thing that I was found really cool was this, that the CEO kind of sees this as a way of doing the Ethereum platform a lot better. I was seeing that in some interviews that they give, some news media outlets, and I found that really interesting. That he shows that he can do, his team can do better than what the Ethereum is doing now for the blockchain. If all these measurements that they do, they can do it better. So was kind of that starting point that they be getting the evolving his project. So what is Zen Protocol by itself? So we can see right there the long and short resume, let's say that way, is a decentralized financial system. So Zen Protocol gives you the control over your own financial assets. So basically, as we see right there, is a trading floor, a broker, and a tool for making new instruments, all on a parallel blockchain that connects to Bitcoin. So first of all, instead of going right to the website, let's just say, like is stated right here in the front page, the token sale is live. So we have here the current value. So 1 Bitcoin equals to this amount of Zen Protocol tokens. The ICO is now alive. The ICO finished, if I'm not mistaken, by the 30th of December, so you got until almost the end of the year to complete the ICO and the investment and fundings and buy the tokens from this exciting project. A quick reminder, just and is in this subject are we talking about right now. So one exciting thing for them is, as we can see right now, their token sales reach almost 9 million out of 12 million tokens, and the sales are finished to the December of 3rd. So again, that shows a lot of growth, shows a lot of potential, shows that with this, we can call it like a limited supply of tokens. We can see that your ROI opportunity, so your return of your investment, might be a lot greater, because you'll have left these smaller tokens available for the general public, or the investors, or the backers, as you can say it. So it's a lot of good news if you want to back it up, this project, because it feels like they are doing their things the right steps, and as you can see right now, their goal is almost reached with these few past days of their ICO. So I put up the Zen Protocol in ICO drops, just to see a more clear way about how their funding going in this clear right there. So 70% of their goal is already reached. As you can see right there, as I stated, so the ROI, they have the same opinion. So the ROI is going to be a huge factor. I'm not giving much detail about the other measure, because they are a news outlet and they have their own opinion. But it's cool just to see if that in the ROI rate they put it as YI as L as well. Sorry, And the token sales, here we can see that they reach 70% of their goal, and they have 90 days to go. So that's really good news. So let's just go back to here. And yeah, so basically we all know that the financial system is going to it's undeniable that a shift in the paradigm will happen. We have so many companies, so many ICOs, so many projects, so many influencers talking about how the blockchain technology will develop and create new types of finance as we know it. We have some projects that are doing that right now, and we have some projects that are really under the belt and are just trying to now come up to the surface and be known. So the Zen Protocol is once again trying to give that, so having a new completely version of that. Although I can say in the beginning of the video that it's as a parallel doing with the Ethereum platform, although this is a whole new completely different, because as you can see later in the video, all the specific technology parts and how they are going to do things, they kind of improve some aspects, and they are doing just like another means to get things done in the afterwards. So I guess that that's all good news for the team as well. It's because it's going how they are looking for. But one quick note before I forgot it, you got to be careful, because that's one of the good things when you are in the spectrum of getting your investment started. So as we can say, with all current ICOs, it's been a problem with phishing. Phishing problems on the websites. People trying to steal the finance, doing landing pages similar to what's going on in the real applications. So with Zen Protocol, I strongly recommend you to not type it in Google. If you afterwards on the video want to do your own research or just see how how really is the process of buying the tokens, I strongly recommend you to just follow the link that I will give under the description. And just remind this, so the actual URL is zenprotocol.com, so nothing else, nothing more, nothing shorter, nothing lesser. So you really have to put this link to the real official site, because they have as I will show you later on, they have a blog entry, and the blog just dedicated to this phishing problem. There have been some occurrences in this matter. Unfortunately, that's a misfortune, because they are trying to reach a goal, and they are really a strong team and a reliable and full transparency one. So they're really not trying to encourage nobody to make a mistake that not. So if people is interested in funding them, they're not finding just simply hacker or attacker who is trying to win off of that situation. So really you have to bear that in mind. And to conclusion of this idea, this is our official Crowdsale site, website URL, as you want to say it, for them token sales. So is crowdsale.zenprotocol.com. It's really the official site. So if you're not seeing anything like this, maybe you are not on the Zen official websites and applications. So be careful with that, because you don't want to lose your money on that. And if you are really trying to invest with and back up the Zen Protocol project, you should be getting directions to the right and official website. So if you have questions on that, really just look out for the red warnings that are on many of these phishing websites. So once again, just a quick reminder, zenprotocol.com, and the official Crowdsale site is crowdsale.zenprotocol.com. So these are the official outlets for your Zen Protocol official matters. So let's proceed the video. Sorry for this quick PSA, but it's had to be done. So one cool thing about this project right now, as I'm saying, they're trying to do this all contracts and smart contracts and all this blockchain relatable finance thing with all your putting the instruments right in your hand, so you get the full control of everything. Brook, trade it and buy it, all that good stuff. You can do it by yourself. So right now they have leaning along at their development stages, so they have already a demo and the alpha for you, so you can check that as well. I'm not going to have a run through that right now, so if you are interested, I strongly recommend you to do that. So the finance in your hands. Just as Bitcoin is designed as a peer-to-peer money, Zen Protocol is designed for peer-to-peer trade, giving you total control of your final assets. Zen is built from the ground up to help developers write fast, scalable, and reliable smart contracts. Our language, ZF, makes advanced security techniques like formal verification natural to use. Contracts can also react to events on the Bitcoin blockchain, meaning that Bitcoiners can use Zen's financial system without third parties or intermediation. So this is really the strong point. So you have full control over your assets. So you can really do anything by your own. The contract itself reacts to events in the blockchain. That's really exciting. The Zen financial system can run without any third parties or intermediaries, so you really have the power within your hands. That's really cool, and something that they are really trying to have a proof of concept on, and I really think that is amazing. So once again, let's just talk to have a quick run through to the team. So this is Adam, this is the CEO. I strongly recommend you to watch these 3 videos, because these 3 videos you can see utility, security, and scalability. So as you, as an investor, as a backer, or just as a curious person, that's all the 3 major points that you want to build an currently ICO. So you want to see how they're going to use it, how that is safe, not only for the investors, but all the community that are going to be in this platform, and how this is capable, and how we can scale this to the next step. So these 3 major steps are really covered up with the people that are working in these areas, and I strongly recommend you to watch these videos just to get a more informative notion about these facts, a more technical notion about these facts, because some of these key aspects I can really provide to you. I'm not really that technical of a guy, and I'm not trying to give you information that might be wrong, so I strongly recommend you to watch these videos. The videos are quite short, are well done, are done with the people that actually are doing these tasks on the company itself, so they are not just a spokesperson trying to sell you the idea. Just the people that are currently working on that, so they really explain you in the simplest way possible what they are talking about, and I strongly recommend you to watch that videos. The videos are well spoken, well edited, and the content is really good, just to get to a hands-on approach on what's really the Zen protocol about. So these are the 3 main components of the decentralized truth. Again, honesty, transparency are once thing again the goal of this project as well. So we have 3 major parts that are going to interact with each other and gonna make this assemble a lot better and a solid project. So we have 3 different distinct aspects that we need to talk. The first ones are the contracts, the tokens, and the oracles. So I'm gonna try to learn a little bit of it and trying to understand how these things relate to each other and how they work better, and how they are doing the platform along better and stronger. So we are trying to understand how this interaction will result in a better and the function of the Zen protocol. So yeah, let's understand how these 3 aspects really work together and they provide a better opportunity for the app to develop. So here we go. So the contracts. The smart contracts hold escrow in the force agreements. The Power ZF language makes it easier to write secure contracts with proven capabilities. Zen contracts compile to run at the native app speed. The tokens. Use tokens to represent valuable rights. Contracts can understand any token, connect them with oracles to create new automatically edged asset types. And the oracles make contracts meaningful and useful by connecting them to events that happen in the real world. Zen oracles are efficient, profitable, and highly capable. So this is kind of really excitement. Yeah, I'm kind of speechless right now. So let's just talk about the Bitcoin integration. So the Zen Protocol rewards miners for including Bitcoin block headers. Zen nodes watch the Bitcoin network and reach consensus on which blocks are in Bitcoin's longest valid chain. Zen can also be merge mining with Bitcoin, which makes Zen's consensus about Bitcoin even stronger. So this is kind of an excitement application for the Zen protocols. So they are rewarding the miners for including the Bitcoin block headers, as well as the nodes that they are doing reach the consensus on which blocks of Bitcoins are the longest valid chain. That's really interesting, and I don't know. It really seems like these guys are really doing the right steps. They have the vision, and they're proving that they are going to do this, and they're able to establish this. I think this really is amazing by this fact by itself. Although in the end you have to prove it, and that's why they have already an alpha and a demo to download it, but it really sounds promising as well. So let's just try to get a more immersive perspective on this, just to get a little more about this concept. So Zen merged the consensus with Bitcoin, gives smart contracts secure, always-on access to any transition in the Bitcoin blockchain. Zen lets you turn any smart contract into a Bitcoin smart contract. So yeah, we have here this little diagram, this little picture that really it's self-explanatory on how these full things will be getting started. So we have here the miner, the Zen blockchain is the Zen miner, which will run the full Bitcoin node, is the Bitcoin blockchain, and these things interact with each other, and as we can see it right there, the Zen lets you turn any smart contract into a Bitcoin smart contract. So it kind of do a conversion, if we want to say that way. That's really interesting. But let's just have a fewer look on this on their own blog. Again, a quick side note: their blog is really amazing. If you really want to understand more about the project, I really strongly recommend you to go to their blog. Once again, the official blog, blog.zenprotocol.com, the real blog of any official Zen Protocol matter. So yeah, in here they have they explaining all of this. So again, we have another page around how the nodes reenact with each other, and the Zen blockchain interacts with the Bitcoin blockchain and provide the full smart contracts and conversion throughout. So here we have more detail on how they are doing these things. You have really a strong explanation for you if you want to be more informative about it, because you really don't want to invest or kind of backing up a project you really don't know anything about. So this app project and ICOs, many people just look to the website, have a quick run through into the white paper, and they jump into the bandwagon. But really, how these guys are doing the things is how here at Selected Tokens we would like to prove it, and me personally as well, is just to have a look around to all the mediums in all the file and all the things that the team has created in order to make us put us into information to let us know if you really want to sink in the project and back it up or not. so they are doing the things in the right way. In this blog entry, they have really a lot of questions answered in here. Again, that's a security issue that I saw right there. So they are trying to the phishing aspects of it. So really careful like that. They have a full bunch of entries. So how to enter the Zen Protocol cell. Sorry for the for the break. The Zen Protocol smart contract paradigm as well. The Zen and Bitcoin integration. How these things work, so the scalability, the security, the selling aspect. So they really have a full-on aspect on these block entries that you should really take an interest in on if you are really trying to get more of this project by yourself. So another cool aspect of this is the multi-hash mining aspect as well. So the Zen protocol uses proof of work mining to secure its ledger. Miners can choose from different hash functions. Each function has its own difficulty. Zen token holders can vote to alter the mix of hash functions, gradually making function easier at the expense of others. So as you can see right now, multi-hash gives miners rapid customer feedback and reduces miner centralization. It's a solution for how that aligns the interests of all participants in Zen. So they're really trying to get this new concept out of it. They're trying to do something that's really hasn't been done. So this integration that you can vote up on these things and just to have the miners a quick feedback and reduce the centralization of these platforms are really good and greater for all the participants that are in the platform. So that's really cool that they have this voting contract system that interacts between the participants in the Zen blockchain by itself. So it's really interesting, although it's a little more technical. Once again, if you want more of that technical feedback, I strongly recommend you to go to that blog entries or anything of these media outlets they have been speaking on. So that's really great news. We see we have big names right there. So Forbes, Inc.Dot, we have the VentureBeat, Nasdaq, Coinbase, Offpost, Financial Magnets, Diario Bitcoin, which is a Spanish media outlet for all cryptocurrency matters, TechCrunch. So they are really doing the things in the right place. They have a lot of media articles about them. If you do a quick research on Google, you'll find them easily these articles as well. So they're just not pushing the content and the content is gone in the internet. They are really doing the things right now. So again, in here in the website you have a bunch of interviews. They're going to try to make this discrepancy on the financial institute, especially in the blockchain and smart contracts world. So we have a lot of interviews that you might well find interesting to see. So quick runout that I'm really trying to do right now is you can say we can look at your ICO without looking for the team. So here again we have the team. Adam Parlow is the CEO, Nathan Cook is the CTO, Sharon Urban as the lead developer, Asher Mannings as developer of formal methods, Alan Pirsch as the head of product, Doran Somek as VP in research and development. And these two people right there in the end, Eleanor Miswell, the art director, and Zach Rogning as the community manager. So again, with the team, we want to give a really good work for these two last people, and special for me as I'm doing this research. So as well as all the media forms of the communication aspects, as well as the communication. So let's the visual aspects and the content of anything that is Zen Protocol really is really well done. And so a quick shout out to these two last members that really make the information and the content easy to the people that are trying to have a look around on that. So again, in the advisor board we have a few sonnet names. So these three guys are well known. They have a bunch of experience, a bunch of portfolio companies, and really doing things in this cryptocurrency world. I strongly recommend you to check them out because they are really have important background in this. So this is to gain a quick recap in trying to see. So their Crowdsale, as we can see it right now, is about 70% done. 9 million tokens out of 12 million tokens almost there gone by the selling aspect of it. So you really want to not can say that enough, that I really think that they are going to get their finances going, because with 18 days to go and almost of the end goal reached, I think they have a really good perspectives of getting their goal assignment. So just giving a quick side note on this. So the Zen Protocol actually was the ICO was to launch in August, but as a team they understand that the waiting and just to get things done, getting more work, more people into it, really more solid work. I guess it really proves out because we can see by the numbers. So they are really a cautious team. They are doing the things step by step in the right way. I really appreciate that. They really take the time to put the work in the development, just not trying to get their money's worth and out of it, and just not to develop it at their own scale the platform that they want to build, that they know that they can change the future. So it's really an important note. So they waited from August to now to have their ICO, and the results are in and they are amazing. So with this project I can say that although the team isn't really built of these big names as someone can say as all-stars, they all have proven work in this area. They have great people, they have great resumes. The project seems amazing. It's well sorted out, it's well think of it, as well as the indication with the design and the content managing aspects is really done, explaining all the features and all the possibilities of this protocol to all the people that want to get informed. So I guess they are doing the things in the right way. Their token sales are going throughout the roof. Again, that Slack knows that's bad attention that they are getting, in the sense of getting these phishing attempts on the websites and just these problems. In the end, it's all great things because it's a sign that they are in the spectrum and they are really on they have the eye on them. So it's really a good aspect. And I really feel that this project has a lot to grow and is a lot of protection for you, especially in the right aspect because of the reduced tokens that are in right now. So once again, it's been Pedro from Select Tokens. If you want to have something to say in the video, just leave a comment, leave a like, all that good stuff, and we see you in the next videos, either from me and all the Selected Times crew. Have a nice day, and we see you in the next video.